Okay, so we're in the prioritize section and we're looking at the member ranker. Member ranker is set to likelihood to recommend, that's the default. You can choose overall cleanliness, for example, and you'll see that it'll shift. You can look at overall friendliness or any of the metrics, but let's just stick to the basics. So likelihood to recommend, we're looking at a time period of 90 days, so I haven't actually changed any of the filters here. What's beautiful about this is you can actually look at it over time. So if I click on the arrow beside the club here, you can see the plot for July, August, September, October. So that's really helpful. You can actually look at it across a couple of clubs. So you can look at both clubs side by side. And you can also dig into these metrics. So if you see, for example, and what I would look for here is the low numbers and the high numbers. The low numbers are showing you things that maybe you need to be concerned about. And the high numbers are showing you best practices. They're doing something right here. What are they doing? So, and you can also see it changes over months. So what happened in July at Sunny Slope Club would be really good to explore. And if we click on that score, you can see some of the member sentiment behind that. What's driving that? What people were saying back in July about the club. And you may be able to pull some jewels out of there. Now, in all likelihood, you've already recognized that during the course of your normal business, so you don't have to reflect back on it, but this gives you the ability to do so. So if we go back to prioritize and member ranker, you will see that it's now incorporated this filter because you were digging down on Sunny Slope Club. So what we're going to do here is just reset to clear it. So we're looking at all clubs again. Okay. Same thing will happen here. If I want to look at a particular club, let's say it's Westside Fitness Centre, it will open up all member feedback and it will look at all the responses around the Westside Fitness Club. So it jumps into that section. So coming back, well, prioritize, member ranker, and again, remember, okay, we've only got the one, we need to reset the filter. And we do that, and there's your 4 clubs side by side. Powerful tool, and I particularly like the graph nature of that you can look at, and that you can dig deep into any specifics around a particular month and get the feedback from that particular time. And as I said, that 9.6 is pretty extraordinary. If you didn't know about it back at the time or you didn't look into it, it's a good thing to look back on at some point. What happened that we did that drove that score? So that's member ranker, prioritize.